I agree, Cat Planet Cat. See you later. Okay, now we could go down the hole, or we could just slide across the bottom of this entire expanse. There is, like, almost no friction, so we will just keep going. It's pretty fun. Like, honestly, I'm just going. I am not holding a single key. That is my favorite part. So if I wanted to, I could just do the no input challenge here on Cat Planet. I will not do that, of course, but I do think it is very cute. It's kind of funny how that works. So Cat Planet is one of them games. And what do I mean by one of them games? It's a game from my youth, created by, like, one dude in 2007 or something. Everybody Cat Planet. And Cat Planet has a very special place in my heart because, among other things, you play as a little angel girl, and these cats tell you that there's this way to more Cat Planet. Aren't you excited? Don't you want to know? Here is Underground Jungle. Jungles can be dangerous. Oh, yes. But, like, such a lovely little game. Cat Planet has so many paths. And so many cats. Cats telling you to be careful. Lava caves down below. IDK, sum things up. Yeah, it's got a lot. It's got a lot going for it. It's, oh, shoot. And if you die, you respawn in, like, these little alcoves. It's pretty good. I think there's a bonus you can get if you don't die when you play it, but I've not accomplished that because I'm bad. Factory, 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 factory! It's so good. Oh, what a factory. Oh, warning, dangerous machines ahead. Oh, I did it on luck, and then I did it on not luck. Not on skill. No, Cat Planet, it's a game from the youth. You know, when I was sort of, like, really getting accustomed to the internet for the first time, this was one of those games that, like, haha, it was lol random in 2008. Up there is a thing. So one thing that they don't really teach you in Cat Planet School is if you hold up and float, you move faster. Otherwise, you're like, you got a small little flap. You know what I mean? Hit a switch, cool. Ah! Nice, obvious Super Mario World reference. These were made, I believe, by people who worked in, like, Mario World ROM hacks. So they were really cool. They're fun. I like Cat Planet. And I want to get footy of Cat Planet because I think that there's a project that I want to work on that requires footage of Cat Planet. I'm working on some videos right now, right? And I think one of them in particular is going to require this footage. I don't want to spoil necessarily what it is, but, like, I don't know. I've been in a creative rut, I will say, or, like, up until very recently, I've been in a bit of a creative rut. And what I mean by that, okay, I gotta get through this room. What I mean is that I have some ideas, but, like, I don't know how to execute them properly. And I think I realized that I really wanted to make more videos about just, like, small games and things that I like, and, like, collections and stuff, right? So I'm out here trying to beat Cat Planet again. And I think that Cat Planet footage is something that I think is really crucial. Because there's, like, look, I think Hazel is one of the coolest YouTube video makers on the internet right now. Like, that kind of vibe, like the Hazel and Loot videos, like, those go hard. I love those videos. I think having videos on, like, very specific niche subjects is really fun. Especially when they're, like, you know, they are scripted, but they're not, like, so scripted that they sound like Tim Rogers. Not that Tim Rogers is bad, I like Tim Rogers quite a bit, and, you'll see. But, like, come on, Cat Planet. You know, there's some things, you know, that I wanna try and, like, capture with my own work that they do really nicely. Alright, so there's things up there as well. So I'm one of the things is I'm being a little proactive with, like, what footy I'm gathering and when and how. And honestly, like, some of these things, look, it looks like a shoe. And so as a result, like, I'm able to get these little games that I'm finding here. Voltage, my ads before the stream were in Spanish. ¿Qué pasado? Yo no sé qué pasado ahí. Es tu computadora. Tú estás usando tu computadora. No soy responsable de tu computadora. Ay, ay, ay. Planeta de los gatos. Estamos jugando Planeta de los Gatos y hay muchísimas pasajeras. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. Passages, tunnels. Soy un angelito. Angelita? Soy un angelita! Okay, we're good. Be careful. I'm trying to be. No entiendo, no sabe. That's okay. Uh-oh, now we're in the lava caves. So the goal of Cat Planet, for those of you just joining, is to get all the cats and explore the cats and find the planet. And so, yeah, we just gotta find all these cats. Cat Planet. I mean, how can you not love this? I don't know where I first found this beyond, like, Raocow YouTube poops. Kibby game, very cool. Yeah, this game is old. This game is, like, part of that early internet childhood I had. When I say early internet, I mainly mean early YouTube. I will say, like, YouTube got popular when, like, I was, like, a kid. Just the way that YouTube worked and, like, the idea of YouTube as a platform started getting big when I was, like, old enough to know how to use it well. So, like, there's an interview of me at, like, 14 from, like, Let's Players on the internet in, like, 2011. You know, there's, like, this isn't, like, your PewDiePie Let's Players. These are, like, the people who are, like, Goron50, who play Mario ROM hacks and, all that good stuff. Like, they play Cat Planet. Jungle! Here is Underground Jungle. So, yeah, I got interviewed by, like, Faya Kidde, or whatever she went by, back in, like, 2010, when I was, like, no more than 12 or 13, like, when I was just starting out making YouTube videos on the internet, and I was just commenting on people's videos and, like, sending them private messages on YouTube. Like, I don't know if young people, like, people under the age of 18 understand that YouTube had a private messaging feature that, like, you could use to communicate with people, and, like, well, duh, you could use it to communicate with people, but, like, you could especially, use it for, like, collabs. I remember DMing people on YouTube being like, do you want to collaborate with me? I want to make a Let's Play community. I was big in, like, the collaborative YouTube, Let's Play space. It was fun. I mean, like, you know, as much as you can be at 14, right? I didn't have a capture card. For my 14th birthday, I asked for a Dazzle capture card, dude. Like, I don't think kids can understand what that was like. You know what I mean? Like, shit, dude, who asks for a Dazzle capture card at 14? Like, that's the shit that they use to, like, digitize videotapes. I remember doing through that. You apparently, yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, still, I was, like, that kid. I was, like, that motherfucker, you know what I mean? Okay, I gotta check this thing on Discord real fast. Who is the ping? I have... let's see. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Cool. Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't say I was, like, the OG YouTuber, but, like, you know, there was a video by Lowercase J going around about the Charlie Sheen's shit. Like, side note, if you haven't seen it, it's called, like, the worst ending to a sitcom in history. It's by a guy named Lowercase J, and he talks about the Charlie Sheen, meme in, like, 2011, you know what I mean? And so, like, there's a whole video about that, and it's very strange to, like, see that now being presented as, like, history, because I remember watching the Shmoyaho, like, Charlie Sheen, I'm a drug, it's called Charlie Sheen. There we go. And, like, I think that, to me, is very indicative of just how far life on YouTube has been. Or gone, rather. It's very fascinating, and if you want to know what that's like, it's very much a strange time to be on the internet. Hey, Snake! Thank you so much for a tier 1 sub for 45 months on a 45-month streak. Wow, I forgot how good the SMG2 graphics are. Yep, they're sure something, aren't they? Yeah, I had to pull an audible because I couldn't get any of the motion controls working in a way that felt, like, comfortable, so we are playing, sort of the Voltage Variety Hour, I guess you could call it. Like, I'm just playing a game that, like, I want to play. Yeah, baby! Cat Planet! Yeah! Oh, first try. Cat Planet. Me too. Me too what? I didn't say anything. Cat Planet. Oh, that fucking windmill is the worst. What's an audible? An audible is like, it's a sports term in American football where the quarterback will recognize some, like, coverage of the defense and change the play that was called originally in the time between the play call and the snap. So I am doing what is called pulling an audible / changing the plan last minute. Playing a game that I want to play, as I should. That's so right. You know, okay, I wanted to play Galaxy 2 because, like, it's a game I've been meaning to play. Yes. But I've also been meaning to replay Cat Planet. I love Cat Planet, in fact. Wow, a hot lava cave. Yeah. So, like, I've been enjoying this, and I think that it's really a thing I want to try and make into a video at some point. I'm gonna catch up on chat here for, yeah, the OG YouTuber. The good old days. Bloody Trapland? I haven't, like, played it. I have not played Bloody Trapland. Is it good? Football terms, that's why I don't know. Yeah. I mean, like, that'll just happen sometimes. You gotta... sports vernacular. Uh-oh. How many cats do we have? Do you have 61 cats? Getting back will be tough. I do have 61 cats. Thank you so much, Cat Planet. Uh-oh. Beware of crows! Oh, no! There's crows! Crows are scary. Okay, this is the part of the game where, like, you have to know that, like, holding up makes you ascend faster. Because otherwise, you're gonna be SOL. Oh, come on. Yeah. If you've never played Cat Planet, it's quite fun. I think it's one of those, like, you could just find it on the internet for free kind of deals, but if you do want the Cat Planet file, I can get it to you. It's old enough to where it's probably been distributed to death, and it's one of those games that, like, again, I remember playing in, like, 2009 on, like, the family iMac, you know what I mean? That was, like, what this game was to me. Cat Planet, 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 Cat Planet. Okay. And so I feel... Oh, the crows can go through the spikes, but I'm just better than them. This room sucks. There's, like, 2 rooms after this, and this one is rough. You just have to, like, bounce 3 times. This one is really tricky. If you're doing a deathless run, this is where a lot of the runs kind of end. I cannot say that I have ever, again, like, completed a deathless run, but that's because, like, I'm not kind of, like, that kind of gamer. I like gaming because gaming is fun, and that doesn't sound very fun. Fuck this room. There we go. You just need to lift off properly, and then it's like that. Because momentum is everything. Yeah, there we go. See? Oh, this is the hard room. Sometimes the crows can just get, like, stuck in a spot that's, like, really hard. Like that. Yeah. Thanks, Cat Planet. I wouldn't call this game, like, a classic or a masterpiece. It's just a game that, like, I was raised on. Like, I've been working on a project. If you watched a video I made in like at the end of the finished games in 2023, I have a pretty detailed chronology of like the games I played. Like I have sort of details and data on a lot of that stuff just because like I recorded it all. Whether it was like YouTube Let's Plays when I was 12 or spreadsheets I kept when I was like 16, 18, 20, like I just have all of that data. And so I'm able to identify very quickly the games I played as a kid. And as a result, I'm able to come on. Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, look. Hello. I'm able to recount that. So, yeah, here we are at Cat Planet. I died 169 times. Good job. And that's Cat Planet. It's about a 25-minute game if you know what you're doing. Very fun game. I enjoy it. I enjoy it tremendously. That is did I disconnect again? I'd better not have. Okay, no, we're so back. We're so back. I usually keep Twitch.tv open, you know, just to keep an eye on it. So look, if you let yourself just move even a little, it goes sliding across the bottom screen. This is good footy. This is good footy too. Oh, look, there's my cursor. So yeah, that's Cat Planet. We're now going to play a different game. What different game that is? Let's see if I can get it. So the next thing is something a little bit more different. 25-minute game, completed 17 minutes in the stream. I disconnected twice, Snake. Okay? I'm sorry. It's a 20-minute game. I was wrong, okay? Are you happy? Let's see. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Next, I'm going to introduce you to a new game. You may have seen it before. You may have not. I'm going to set it up real fast. And it's going to be cool. Okay. So, thank you for watching Cat Planet. I'd like to show you this next game. Another game that I wouldn't say it's like extremely close to what I played as a kid, but it is something very close to things I experienced when I was in certain years of my life. Just watch. This game's a little fucking incredible. And what do I mean by that? I mean it's a game that I have played a couple times, but not in depth. Make a save state? Okay, I will. Oh, not what I wanted to click. Okay, I gotta turn the sound down because it's... Oh no, okay, never mind. Sorry. Let's try that again. Gotta turn off the cutscenes because the game will crash, otherwise I always forget to do that. This is a game. Yes, Felucia. Oh my god, Felucia! So long time no see. It's not Cat Planet anymore, you missed it. Now I'm playing a different game. What game is it? Well... This is Sonic the Hedgehog before the sequel. This is what it really means to play gosh dang Sonic 1.5. This is Sonic 1.5. And what do I mean by this? We'll have a look. Let's cutscenes are not, we're not going to have those on. The running animation, it'll change in a certain option for those who don't want to wait. Well, let's do it. Let's start the gosh darn game. Welcome to Hilltop Heights. This is Sonic before the sequel. Is this like Super Mario 63? Kind of. This is a fan game of Sonic the Hedgehog that is designed to take place between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and tell the story of how Sonic and Tails met. I'm going to tell you right now, the gameplay is only okay. The music is incredible. It is made by Falk O. Young and Funk Fiction. Like, the people who have made official soundtracks. Like, this is what they made back in the day. And it's one of the coolest things. And so I want to get some footy of this. If I can jump on the spring. Again, I do not want to pretend that this game has the best gameplay. It doesn't. Before the sequel's gameplay is, not great. But boy, oh boy, is there a lot of cool things to see in it. This is like something, yeah, like that level design is just a jackass move. There's a lot of that in this game, which is fine. It's a Sonic fan game. I'm not gonna pretend like it's the first Sonic Mania. But I will say that people who were in the community that made Sonic before the sequel then went on to be somewhat involved in headcanon and Christian Whitehead work. So that's really cool. This is Hilltop Heights Zone. It is raining, and it is aquamarine. And I really, really enjoy the music in this zone. The vibes in this zone are pretty fucking sweet. It's like a rainy sky sanctuary. You know? Like, and the other thing, too, is that they clearly had a vision for this game. Oh, and also... They were like, what if we made Sonic CD music in a Sonic Genesis game? This game is not hard to find either. It's like, if you search Sonic after the sequel, or Sonic before the sequel, you will be able to find it. It's very good. Like, I have music from this game downloaded to my Spotify, and you can find it on Spotify too, especially, stuff from the sequel game, which is Sonic after the sequel, which we will go to in a little bit. I think this game is incredibly cool for what it is. That said, I will completely be straight up with you all. You should only play it if you are like... And play it and beat it. Attempt to beat it if you really want to. Because, again, this is a game made by people who are fans of Sonic, so they have an idea of what Sonic can be, but not always have the best execution of it. And I say that because there are some choices in this game in terms of level design and controls that are very suspect. That are just, like, designed, I think, like that. There are parts of this game that were made with, like, a fan in mind. A certain fan in mind. The people who really, really like Sonic Genesis games. And if you are not a huge fan of the Sonic Genesis games, and specifically, like, where Sonic CD tried to go with some of the level design at times, you will probably only find this game okay. God bless Sega's, stance on fan games. I agree. Sega's stance on fan games is, like, good stuff. It really is. Like, okay, do you see that? That is a very weird, design. Very strange. And again, because this is a fan game, the mechanics work most of the time, but not all of the time. So, like, there are parts that are just janky. Especially the bosses. I am not going to deny it. The bosses are, like, why you stop playing this game. But listen to this music. I have just ruined the music. Okay, good. There is a spring there. They're usually pretty good at springs, but... Would you believe me if I told you this isn't the best track in the entire soundtrack? This is the 3rd level in the game. This game just has some of the best music I have heard in any fan game ever. It's just so fucking groovy and comfy, dude. Oh, look at that flat runway. That just owns, dude. There is something to be said about Sonic fans and their passion and their commitment and their drive to, like, make games that they want to play. I mean, between, like, Penny's Big Breakaway, Sonic Mania, and, like, some of these other games that are in, like, Freedom Planet, these are games created by Sonic fans that, like, know what they want to be. And you can see that a lot in, like, the Sonic Flash games, and then also the games like this. Now, as far as I'm aware, there aren't, like, Chaos Emeralds to get. These are just bonus stages. And I'm okay with that. I have not, like, 100% completed this game. I don't think I've actually even beaten this game. But I've gotten pretty deep, but then I game over and I was like, man, fuck this. I love hearing the story of Sonic Mania every couple months. It's fun. Like, honestly, I think that the most passionate fans are some of the coolest people. Especially the people who are willing to, like, put in the work to give other people a new experience. I think that's cool as fuck, dude. And, like, this game is one of those things. I think this came out in 2012. So I would have been, like... I think the first time I played this, I was 16. Which, like, you know, when you're a kid and you're, like... Even in, like, your early 20s, like, oh, 16 wasn't that long ago. 16 is gonna be 10 years ago for me soon. Like, within a little over a month, I was 16 10 years ago. That, to me, is a little nuts. Okay, boss time. When it loads. This is a little weird. So this is like, this boss, has very weird decisions. For one, this wheel is like the bouncer thing from Sonic CD. The devs of this game, if you've played Sonic CD, you will notice immediately a lot of design choices. Wow, you're young. I am 25. I'm 25 and loving it. It's good that the car doesn't hurt you, but, like, it's weird. Some of the bosses are not telegraphed well. You'll see. Spartan, how old are you? Unless you don't want to share, that's fine too. I respect you. Yeah! Okay. And so this is where they'd play the cutscene, but because we've turned off the cutscenes, they're not going to play. I would encourage you to watch the cutscenes on YouTube rather than, like, try and do them. But now we're playing as Tails. There's a good Sega Gunner rip of this, mashed up with, like, a song from Lucky Star. Pretty good. About to turn 31. Happy birthday! Very exciting. 31. Oh yeah, and then they also have the touch fuzzies and get dizzies in this game. Like, that's the magic of fan games, is that you can just play a game where you're playing as Miles Tails Prower on a place with a saxophone. And then there's the touch fuzzy get dizzy guys and just hanging out. Yeah, if you pop out of a ball as Tails and start flying, you get a ton of horizontal speed. But I do want this life because lives are a commodity in this game. Like, thanks a lot. Music and... Oh, yeah, that's nice. Fuzzies and fuzzies, yeah. There's just so much joy in this soundtrack, which, like, how can you not love that? Especially in, like, a Sonic soundtrack. I'm not gonna pretend like I am a huge Sonic fan. Like, my favorite game in the Sonic franchise is Sonic Advance 2. Not any of the, like, oh, like, I like Sonic Unleashed. I like Sonic Colors. I like Sonic Advance 2. It's the one where you hold left and jump every once in a while. Alright. And yes, when you touch the fuzzies, a low-pass filter is applied and the world gets fucked up. It's kind of a challenge, too. It's like, Tails, you can't fly everywhere. Like that. Which, like, I get what they were going for, but it's not fun. There's like, the third or fourth level in this game just has some really... I don't like the decisions they made when they made that level. And it's a huge filter for me. I get filtered by a Sonic fan game. I am that guy. But I have fun with these games. You know, like, these, again, are games I played growing up. And so I want to get just, like, some footy. You know, like... Alright. It's just fun. I mean, like, and I say fun in, like, a... That's a neat decision. Oh, I didn't even see those spikes. That's a gauntlet. So chat, what are some weird and wacky games you played when you were young? I'm trying to get a lot of, like, stuff I played in my early and mid-teens right now for footage. And I say that for this project, a long-term project, right? Like a long-term project that you probably won't see for a very long time. That's the best thing, right? Like, just working on videos and things. I really just want to, again, I know I said it a little earlier, but, like, the idea of it's going to basically be, like, a Hazel-esque video where I'm just talking about games I played when I was young and, like, things that shaped my understanding of the internet in, like, the late aughts and early tens on the internet. Is this still Cat Planet? It's not. It's, Sonic before the sequel. I hope, my description changed on, Twitch. I'll just click it again. This is Sonic before the sequel. It came out in 2012. Okay, cool. Thank you, Spartan. Oh, I love this song. This song, I believe, is made by Funk Fiction, and you can tell because of the disco hits in the sound. My show. Okay, I don't get what they want me to do there. I'll just do that. Okay, yeah, extra life, awesome. I mean, like, how do you not play this game and just be like, damn, who the fuck did this music? I gotta say, I was, like, obsessed with... I was that kid who listened to video game music all the time in high school. And so... Oh, yeah, they got the dubstep mix. That's right. Ah, that's right, the dubstep mix. Incredible. I was that kid, TM, who listened to VGM as, like, my primary genre. I'm not that person anymore, thankfully, though I'm always trying to expand my interests, but, like, it is really cool when you see Funk Fiction on Spotify, and you're like, I listened to you in 2012? A Zatch Bell game for the PS2 and a, Full Metal Alchemist game for the PS2? Did you have a PS2 growing up then? I'm still that guy who mainly listens to VGM. VGM has so many subgenres, like, it just takes from so many other genres that, like, at some point I found a sound I liked, and then I was like, well then let's just go listen to more of this. So yeah, there's some jank in this game, don't get me wrong, but it is very charming. And isn't that true of, like, a lot of fan games? So all you MFs waiting for Sonic and Shadow Generations, play a real Sonic Interlude game? Sonic after the sequel and Sonic before the sequel? In terms of Sonic before the sequel and after the sequel is just the better game. Star Wars Battlefront 2? Oh yes, I have heard so many people talk about Battlefront 2 in, like, high regard, and I remember it being the thing that, like, the older kids on the playground were playing. We're talking about, like, kids my age who had older brothers were like, yeah, my brother plays Battlefront 2. Alright, this boss is stupid. It's just a bad boss. I don't care for it. It is, an annoying boss, to put it very mildly. Because, like, when I think of Sonic bosses, I don't think about standing, and waiting, and doing this, and, like, I didn't even hit it there, I hit a bumper. The hitboxes on this boss are not fun. And eventually it starts firing really fast, and you just can't get rid of it. Like that. See, like... And there's a limited number of rings you can get in this boss, so it's just very, Okay, that wasn't so bad. I think it was just because I was taking my time. I was a very impatient gamer when I was 17 and 16. So, yeah, Digimon Rumble Arena for the PS1. Have not played that. Okay. Okay, yes, it is Rocky Ride that always filters me. Because it's the water level, and I don't like the rockabilly music as much. This is like a step away from ska, and I'm just not about it. It's like bluesy, kinda. It's fine. It's good music if you like it, but it's not my genre of music. That's fine. Think Smash Bros. But with Digimon? Oh, hell yes. That's very cool. I'm not a huge Digimon dude, but like, there's a dude at my lab. Oh, you shit! There's a guy in my lab who is, obsessed with Digimon, and the fact that I know who Myotismon is, like, enough for him to just, like, talk with me about Digimon, even though, again, I only know Myotismon and Cherrymon, because I had the book growing up. And it wasn't even mine, it was my cousin's that he gave me. So, that's fun. But he was like, dude, you're so funny. I'm gonna be friends with you forever now because you're the only person who knows who that is. Okay, I don't know what the hell that spring is doing there, so I'm going to ignore it. I think I'm at the end of the level. Yeah, okay, I was. Angemon is my favorite. Is that like Angelmon? But Angie? Ow! Yeah! And now we're in Rocky Ride. I think the spring was just there to shoot you up right to the goal if you got stuck. Probably, I don't know. Black War Greymon fan? What the hell? Oh, this is fun. That is a fun little bit right there. I cannot deny. I had fun playing that just now. They know what kind of shit they're trying to get. And then they're like, hey, if you jump at different times... It's pretty cool. I think I like these games a lot because they remind me of Sonic Advance. They're a little slower, but they have about the same scale and speed at times. This game in particular really does feel very much like a cross between Sonic Advance and Sonic CD. And I think that's alright. This is definitely a Spring Yard Zone, though. I just think he's neat. Well, I'm glad you think he's neat, Sigma. Like, it's very clear that they had a lot of inspiration from the Sonic CD, and you're gonna see that with, like, the shapes of platforms at times, the way that, like, the getting speed is not, like, the top, or it's hard to do. Compared to, like, some Sonic games where, like, you can just get speed like that. This is a game where you eventually have to earn it. And if they're gonna give it to you, they're gonna make it fun. Alright. So chat, what'd you think of the Nintendo Direct? What'd you think? I got some thoughts. I got some opinions. But I want to know what you think. Metroid Prime 4 is real. It is. Are we happy? It's coming out 8 years after it was announced. I'm gonna be honest, that news is very cool. I'm not, like, losing my mind over it, because, I am kind of a Metroid Prime plebeian. I played it once when I was 16, and then didn't do very good with the first-person aiming. And wouldn't you know, that is basically what Metroid Prime is in its entirety. Oh, look at that. That's cool as fuck, dude. I mean, do you hear this soundtrack? Listen to this industrial fucking funk, dude. I like the Direct, especially New Danganronpa, but it wasn't super excited. New Danganronpa looks fun. I'm sorry. I grew up, my teenage years were, like, the years when Danganronpa was getting, like, released and localized for the first time. I mean, I think I've maybe mentioned this before on stream, but, like, I still use the term super high school level instead of ultimate. If that wants to give you, like, perspective on where I, as a fan of Danganronpa, come from. Yeah, damn. And the best part is, so it does my partner. That's how you know I'm a legit fan. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna just, like, harass all my VA friends who were, like, you know, also in, like, their teenage years when Danganronpa was coming out. I'm gonna be like, y'all trying to, like, fangun this thing? And, we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be fun. And, I do not care. I am 26 and I do not give a fuck. I am going to do it, and it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna internally cast it, and I'm going to Just make it. I'm gonna make it a real-ass thing. Because look, I'm actually kind of really excited for that game. It looks cool. It's like a tactics RPG, but with Danganronpa characters. Like, and it's made by 2Q Games. I mean, how could you not? I'm a slut for 2Q Games. They know how to get me. 3D games aren't your forte, so I'm happy if it didn't exist 8 years out. Yeah, and I mean, no, look. Prime 4, I'm very excited to see it coming out and see, like, what that direct length of time yields. Listen to this music, dude. Holy smokes. Oh, right. Rings. I think that fire hurts me, too. Okay, chat. Do you know who to hit here? The answer is Eggman, but I don't know if I would call that clear, especially given that there was, like, a flashing arrow at the blue thing before. Just my opinion. You're entitled to disagree. I think that the bosses in this game are by far its weakest thing. It's like half of them are Sonic Advance 2, and half of them are, like, not good CD bosses. And sometimes the iframes are really bad. But hey, that's good. It's gonna be messed up but awesome. Yeah, I agree. Mario and Luigi being back is cool, as well as the new Zelda game looks very creative. I'm very excited for that Zelda game. I think Grezzo did a phenomenal job with the Link's Awakening remake. Oh, yes, here we go. Lost Levels. This is a cool level. I think that looks really cool, and I'm glad that it's gonna play just fundamentally different than, like, previous Legend of Zelda games. I think that... Yes, that is a Hadoukening turtle. The Mario and Luigi game is interesting to me. And I say that because, like, I started playing, like, the first... I put Dream Team on my 3DS and I played a bit of it. And then I, like, played it, and it was like... I'm gonna be honest, one of the things that I remember from early YouTube and, like, gaming YouTube was watching Zero Punctuation videos. By Yahtzee Croshaw, where, you know, I was just watching this angry British guy talking really fast, and he's saying games about things that I like or don't like, and he's talking about things in a way that say bollocks and cum, and so I was, like, watching those a lot as a kid, and I remember he talked about Dream Team, and he talked about how, like, first you go here, and then you tell someone who says, oh yes, I think it would be really good to go here, and it's like, oh yes, it would be really good to go over here, kiss my ass, you know, like, shit like that, right? And, I remember thinking at the time, like, oh, you're just being a hater. Mario and Luigi games are cool, but then I never played Dream Team. After about 20 minutes of playing Dream Team, I immediately know what he's talking about, and I agree. So, I don't know how to feel necessarily about that. So, I do know that, it has been a little tricky to start. These are very strange, crystals. They sort of, like... I don't really get the mechanics of them very well. They sort of allow you to float. They're very weird. I'm not going to complain too much, because they are in later levels as well, but you know what? They're fine. I was at work, so I didn't watch the Direct. I don't think I've seen every announcement. I only kept on Mario, Luigi, Zelda, and Metroid. I really like the fact that Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is getting localized. That's fucking cool. Oh yeah, by the way, here's Lost Level Zone 2. Oh shit, the buzzsaws, that's right. like this zone a lot. It's very unexpected. Yeah, the Edgeworth spin-offs, the fact that, like, here's my theory, right? First things first, I think their grand unifying plan for Ace Attorney after they released the HD trilogy and, like, saw how well it did just amongst people who had never played them before but had, like, been wanting to, that was, like, their wake-up call for them to essentially be in the mindset of, we need to get every Ace Attorney game in the hands of as many people as possible. Because, like, you know, the fact that they have done the Apollo Justice trilogy, aka 4, 5, and 6, and now they have localized, they did Daigyakuten Saiban as the Great Ace Attorney, and now they have Miles Edgeworth Investigations duology. Like, they better do Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton next. Because my theory is that they're going to use some of the characters from the spin-offs for Ace Attorney 7 in some capacity. Like, they want everyone kind of familiar with, like, Kay, or I guess his name's not Sebastian anymore. I guess his name's fucking Eustace. Eustace Winner. As opposed to Sebastian de Best. Eustace Winner? More like Useless Wiener. I think they're gonna use one of those characters in Ace Attorney 7. I can't prove it, and it's just a far crackpot theory, but boy oh boy would it be cool. Yeah, I'm just glad that, like, the fan translation doesn't need to exist now. Like, obviously, like, I'm so thankful that the fan translation existed. And I'm excited for, like, people to be able to play the games in an official setting. Because, like, that's really what the fan translation's about. It's meant to be the game until the company gets its act together and releases its own game. Side note, this is Act 3. You might recognize this music if you are a long-term Sonic head. Oh, it has a cold version! Ah, yes, I'm on top of a loop. Sometimes that can happen, and it's really weird when it happens. The physics get a little strange. But, like, dynamic music in a Sonic fan game, dude! Isn't that crazy? Oh my god. It's like, I want to go fast in that segment, but they're like, no, Falling Rock. So, I think that was cool, the Edgeworth remakes. I think, ultimately, I will probably buy physical. If they're gonna release a physical copy, I will buy it. Like, is that not the point of, like, supporting decisions in business that you like? And, like, I think I said it back in the day, but, like, if Ace Attorney Investigations 2 ever got released, I would buy it. And I'm gonna be true to my word there, because, I mean, I have not played Investigations 1 in an official setting either. I emulated Investigations 1 because that game was hard to find. So that's awesome. I'm very excited about that. Oh, look at this bouncing. That's so good. That's a good level. Song sounds familiar. It's like Hidden Something Zone from Sonic 2 that was never released. It was an unused stage. Also, Siva Gunner has some good rips of this game, I will say. This and its sequel are both really good with rips. Yeah, it's Hidden Palace Zone, yeah. Dual Destinies is a part of the Apollo Justice. Yeah, I know, that's fucking crazy. Then again, Shu Takumi didn't write it, so what are we expecting? I am a bit of a Shu Takumi enthusiast, and like, Dual Destinies, I don't know, I'll have to replay it, because I haven't replayed it since 2013. Oh my god, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since I fucking played Dual Destinies? Oh my god. That sucks. Oh. Yeah, Dual Destinies is in the Apollo Justice remake, so you can play it. It's a little weird. Alright, this boss also kind of stinks. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's kind of fun. Like, if you can get it working in your favor, it's alright. Yeah, okay, I lied. This is kind of fun. I need to, oh, no, that's the wrong way. Nope. Oh, sicko mode! Oh, sicko mode! Sometimes the jank works in your favor, and when the jank works in your favor, you just gotta love it. And sometimes it really don't. Like that. That was annoying. Okay, I got one hit left, for sure. Alright, I had one hit left in me. Side note, one thing I think you all should watch is the sequel to Punch Punch Forever by Speedoru. Just got released, and it is really, really good. It really is such a good, cool piece of animation. I would really recommend it. It's a timing thing. Nice. Okay, that is gonna save my ass. And that is gonna kick my ass. Alright, let's just get these rings up here, and we'll save our asses one. Hey, there we go. Part of you is getting stuck on the first case of Ace Attorney 2 is I can't read. Yeah, you have dyslexia. Yeah. I really like the overarching stories of Dual Destinies, and Simon McLachlan is an interesting character. Yes. Sunset Star! This music rules. I think Sunset Star is the second filter, though. Comfy as fuck. Gotta turn on the AC in my room. It's starting to get hot. Oh yeah, I'm not Tails. Yeah, that'll happen. The Maggie and Maggie difference? Oh yeah, that'll do it. That's like the only time they ever do that, though, I will say. I mean, look at this place. It's great. You just got loops everywhere. This is a fun level. It's a roller coaster. It's not hard, but it's fun. It's for the vibes, dude. I should have jumped. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Gotta turn on the AC, you know what I'm saying? Gotta stay cool. I heard Ace Attorney 2 is really hard compared to the other games. It does have some kind of bullshit, at times. Ace Attorney 2 is my favorite, but it's definitely got its fair share of, like, difficult parts. I think 3 is probably the hardest when you get down to it. But that's only because of a few details that, like, you have to be paying really good attention to. Okay, game, please quit bouncing me around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ace Attorney 3 has Godot, the coffee man. Nah, but Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is, like, one of the first games I played on the channel. And it's definitely the first game that, like, I did as a live dub on the channel. We did basically, like, the end of we did Case 4 and Case 5 all as a group, the end of Case 3, 4, and 5. So, I doubt that they're gonna keep the Kamina reference in Case 4, but that would be really funny if they did. Bobby Fulbright is hilarious. I didn't really like Spirit of Justice that much. Spirit of Justice is alright. I think Spirit of Justice just has a weird case of, like, pacing issues with regards to, like, the cases. Because there are just, like, some... I don't know. I think the Raguko case is really weird. Like, the Raguko case versus, like, Turnabout Time Traveler or whatever. Like, I just think the Raguko case is better as, like, a DLC case. Am I going backwards? I'm totally going backwards. Whatever. Am I going backwards? I totally am I? Yeah, I'm going backwards. Get it together, game designers. What were they thinking? So that's kind of like my main thoughts about the Direct. There were some cool JRPGs too. I'm glad that the the JRPG by Sakaguchi that was like made from dioramas is being a thing. Fantasian, I think is what it's called. Where like they made all of the areas like pre-rendered things, but they're actually just like dioramas. I think that's totally cool that it's finally getting ported to something besides Apple Arcade. I was, like, heartbroken when I saw that it was not going to be on anything besides Apple Arcade. I think this is a bottomless pit. Alright. That was neat. I think ultimately I'm pretty pleased with what the Direct was. Not that like my well-being as a gamer is like defined by my response to Nintendo Directs. But like, I gotta admit, I had a lot of fun with it. Hey, Luke of Legends, thank you so much for subscribing at Tier 1 for 44 months. Hey, Hello Kitty Island, let's go. Dude, Erin is so excited about Hello Kitty Island. She's like so excited it's finally hopping off mobile. I'm not like, you know, the Sanrio person, but like, our house is, it's got some Sanrio stuff in it. Won't deny that. Hello Kitty Island Adventure being a real game is so funny. Why is it funny? What's funny about it, Sigma? Oh yeah, I remember why I don't like this level. I have to do actual platforming. Moderately precise platforming is like my death knell in Sonic. Alas. The South Park clip that talks about it? Potentially. Yeah. Just one of those levels. Alright, here we are. Oh, God. Okay, it's not a bottomless pit, but, like, it's the lower path, so it might as well be to, like, hardcore Sonic gamers. Yeah, because it starts you in a different spot. Techno Bass. Oh, boy. Techno Bass doesn't require that much platforming. This is my one get good, except Techno Bass's boss sucks. Listen to that sax. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, this game's got one hell of a soundtrack for a Sonic fan game. All right. Again, not my favorite design choices, but like... I think that's just because, like, some of Sonic's CD is... I just don't gel with some of the levels in Sonic's CD that much. There's no reason a Sonic fan game should have music this good. Come on! Alright, here it comes. Absolute crazy moment. Fuck! Oh yes, this level is a filter of mine. There are so many bottomless pits. Which is really a shame, because the music is incredible here. Yeah. Okay. Sure, fine, I'll take the lower path. It's more fun anyway. Okay. How can you not just, like, be amazed at what you're seeing? I would really recommend that you play, if not this one, after the sequel is even better. I think after the sequel has a better soundtrack too, which is, like, if you're hearing this and thinking, wow, the soundtrack is really good, after the sequels is better. Okay. Alright. Okay, we are going back now. The reason this level is a filter is because it's got some very stupid enemies. And it's got some very stupid bottomless pits. Got some very stupid climbs, too. Oh man, my friend Tony Baloney is playing Civ 6. He's obsessed with that game. Can you believe they're making a 7th Civ? Oh, wow, Sonic. You having a bad day? What, someone don't want to play board games with you? What's up, dude? I mean, look, man, I would throw a temper tantrum too if no one wanted to play board games with me, but like, come on. Let's go. That's right. Yep. It's not that the game gets hard here, it's just that, like, I get worse. I do stand by the fact that, like, the design of this level is a little weird. It's just not very easy to play. Oh, maybe that's what makes it hard. Shut up. Shut up. Daddy said he's talking about how much he doesn't like this part. Alright. Right, the laser beams are coming this part. That's the only laser beam, right? Better be. I think this is the end. Yes! Nice, we're just spinning. Come on! So chat, what do you think of this game so far? Based on what you've seen, do you have any initial impressions? This is the song from the Sonic 2. No, this is a you know, it's a special stage theme, but I just don't remember which game. I want to say it's Rush. No, it's not Rush. Is it from Sonic R? I gotta look up which this is a remix of. Cause this is, I like the song. Oh, hey, okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, boss time. Oh yes, this fucker. You're about to find out why I call it this fucker. That's why. Harvey the Plane. There's not enough warning on when he drops the projectiles. IMO TBH. And you can just kind of get busted. See? Like, you can just get kind of busted in this one. Not their finest boss. Not their finest boss. I think you can just stand there to, like, wait. But, like, that's not fun. Yeah, like, you just get hooped. And it's really hard to control the momentum of this, too. It's like, it's very slingshotty. Definitely my least favorite boss so far. I don't remember if they get better in, after the sequel. I think they do a little bit. Luckily, there is kind of a rhythm to it, so if you can pick up on that, it's good, but you just have to know that that's coming. Which, I think if you're playing this boss for the first time, would not be obvious. Oh well. My fingers are doing a little dance. Like, to the beat. Okay, cool. I actually beat the boss for a change. I usually get filtered by that boss. I mean, look at that fucking thing. It's a fucking albatross. Oh, Metro Madness, baby. This is some crazy music. You can definitely find this one on Spotify. Listen to that disco. Holy moly, dude. And they said disco wasn't dead. Just kidding. It's in Funk Fitness Fiction's Metro Madness Act 1. I do not know what I did there. I mean, god damn, just listen to this. It's got the amen break and everything. Oh, I got a 2.5-inch tungsten cube and it weighs 10 pounds. It's really heavy and cool. Oh, nice to meet you again, but this cube is really fun and heavy. Ah, 2.5-inch cube, I say. Very impressive. I'll have you know that a tungsten cube is great for whatever you need if you need a paperweight. How are you, MM Trebuchet? I'm playing a Sonic fan game. Can you even believe it? It's a game called Sonic Before the Sequel. And it tells a tale of how Sonic met Tails. I mean, there are other things I could believe less. Yeah, like the Earth is flat, the moon is made of cheese, and that everyone is uses toilet paper when they wipe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are plenty of things you could believe less. Yeah, there are definitely some choices. In, like, the later on you get in this game... Okay, we're done. Joe just gets out the back way. You ready for some fucking incredible music?
Let's look at the phone.
Oh my god, dude. It's so good. How goes Research Life? Did you just give new cases Cesium-31? I did not. I'm not really looking for those, though. Right now, I'm actually giving a lecture talk tomorrow for the Monitoring and Technology Monitoring Technologies and Treaties and Verification Consortium, the MTV Consortium. They're doing a summer school, and I'm giving a talk on how we detect gamma rays tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to talk all about radiation detectors tomorrow. If you're signed up for that, you'll be able to hear that. You'll also be able to watch it for free on YouTube when it, like, gets posted. Probably, like, not long after. So I'm giving a talk on that tomorrow, and essentially it's just going to be like, here are the various types of radiation detectors. You have, you have gaseous detectors, you have scintillator detectors, and you have solid-state semiconductor radiation detectors. I think you have to have signed up for it, but if you signed up for the MTV Summer School, you should be able to watch it. It's basically just going to be like a Voltage VO stream, honestly. I gave it last year, and I was like reading questions from the the Zoom chat from the students, and everyone was like, wow, you're really good at that. And I'm like, huh. I wonder what could have prepared me for that, Reading chat and talking and playing games all at once. Crazy how that happens and works in my favor, eh? Oh, I love that. This is a fun little jumpo.
Let's look at the phone.
In brief, what's a gas phase detector? It's a detector where, like, you basically create electron-ion pairs from radiation events, where you have sort of a pressurized gas inside of it. And the radiation interactions basically create these, like, avalanches that, you know, depending on the electric field that you put through, not the conductivity, you're measuring the current. You're measuring the current readout from the detector, so like the electrical current in the system, because it's like on a wire. Yes. Very good. So that's essentially it. That's the gaseous detectors, and then you have scintillator detectors, which are detector materials that give off light if a gamma ray or a neutron interacts in them, and depending on the material concentration and like the way that it's made, you might be able to detect neutrons or gamma rays or both. And you can do some like pulse shape discrimination, which is pretty cool. And I added slides about some semiconductor detectors, because the people who had presented it in the past were very much scintillator people, and I'm not a scintillator person. I am a semiconductor person. Make a neutrino detector? Those are like laser-based. Ah, yes, the bumping level. You ready for some dubstep, everyone? Some good old-fashioned 2012 dubstep. I'm a scintillating person, thank you. Scintillation is complicated, but semiconductors are more complicated. I'm not gonna give the lecture here just because I don't want to talk too much about business right now, but like, I will say that I spent like all day working on it to like modernize it because there were definitely some things in there that were like, oh yeah, you're totally a person who only uses organic glass scintillators, and there's like 5 slides on it. And it's like, that is not the only type of radiation detector out there, sir. Doctor. The slides were great, you know, it's just there's like 5 of them on like triplet states and scintillator detectors, and I'm like, do you really need to explain how those work in this setting where we only have an hour to talk about every kind of radiation detector that you currently see use? I don't think so, so I changed them up just a little bit. Because I am also the one giving the lecture, so I'm going to present on what I know. Yeah, triplet states are how light is introduced into the detector. That's how light is made, is the decay from triplet states, or singlet states, or both. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on tomorrow, but like, I just got back from a vacation, and it's like, well, all the work I need to do is clerical today, so like, pick up emails and like, prepare slides and find papers, so I did that from home. And I'm gonna do tomorrow from home as well, just because this presentation is like 1, and I need to be on tech check at 12:45, so does it make sense for me to get into the lab around like 9? And then leave at like 11:30? Make lunch and then do that? I don't think so. This is one of the craziest parts of this game. Oh, no, 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 no! I'm going to see if my boss will let me present Sonification, Modulation, Patterson, 3 vignettes of using the wrong theory to solve biological questions. She will say, no, that's dumb. Why is it dumb? Oh, this is from Rystar! This is a Planet Sonata from Rystar. That's cool. That's very cool. Sonic fan games, I tell ya. Dun 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 dun. I was on vacation. We went to Dallas. A bunch of the people, some of the people I hang out with on stream and voice acting friends. We all went to Dallas and we rented out a, sort of like a ranch, basically, in the countryside. Rural Texas, like, the nearest town was Gun Barrel, Texas. We went to Walmart. One of those kinds of towns. It was nice, the internet was really spotty, which is perfect. I was so down for the internet just being kind of bad. Because it meant that I could, like, disconnect. Oh, yeah, you have to... This boss is kind of stupid. It's cool, but it's dumb. There's some weird timing to it. Yeah, I put up a do not disturb, and I just was like, fuck you all. I'm gonna prepare my slides, and that is it. It was very nice. So because I didn't have that, I was really hoping to, like, just not have to worry about anything. And for the most part, that was true. We went to Meow Wolf in Dallas, which was fun. Meow Wolf, in case you haven't been, it's like this art installation that's, you know, it's a collection of art projects that sort of is like, has elements of escape rooms and ARGs involved, and it's very psychedelic and very strange. I think if you were not a very artful person, you might say it is satanic. Just in the way that it makes you feel uncomfortable at times. It's definitely a strange installation. I had fun there, but I know it was very, very busy the day we went. We went on a Saturday. First things first, advice for Meow Wolf. If you go to Meow Wolf, go when there's, like, almost no one there, if you can help it. It's so much better if no one else is there, or if it's way less busy, which is mostly true of, like, every, you know, major public attraction. Fuck. I found it to be an enjoyable experience to the extent that, like, you know, I was able to explore things kind of at my own pace, or with the group, but, like, a lot of the surprises were from opening doors. And the problem when you go on a Saturday afternoon is that there are a lot of people there who are not always considerate of, like, their fellow guests. They'll open a door, be very excited and surprised by what's on the other side, and then walk away from it without closing the door. Oh, for fuck's sake. And so I had a lot of, like, kind of cool surprises, honestly, ruined by... Not ruined, but, like, there wasn't as big of a surprise because I didn't get to open the door myself. Rather, someone had left it open and then I happened upon it. You know? Which is disappointing because there were a lot of cool things to see in that space. There was a room full of refrigerators, and in one fridge, you open it expecting to go, like, a door to a new place, and instead there's just, like, an exoskeleton of a armadillo, and if you leave the door open long enough, it starts playing funk music? Like, huh? It's very, you know, all different stories, all different art, all made by different artists, all very cool. Like, there's one room with yellow wallpaper. There's this... The main installation in this one is, like, a house, and it's centered around, like, a story of a boy going missing after they move to a new house. Like, House of Leaves style, almost. And, all through the house, it's yellow wallpaper, and then in a later room, there's that same yellow wallpaper, but, like, the artist behind that room has designed it to replicate the short story, The Yellow Wallpaper, which, if you haven't read, worth a read. Very, very, unsettling. In a fun read way. There we go. And so it was like, whoa. Ugh. Imagine reading something from a book and then walking into it, and it's not like Harry Potter world. Oh, Fortress Flow. I love the music here. And you can double jump. And it's all made by, like, I think local artists, which is really cool. Right. It's not that it's a double jump, it's that you can jump in the air. I think they were smart enough to not make this water level stink. Yeah. It's Sega... It's Game Gear water level. Tidal Plant. It's Tidal Plant rules. There are no rules. It's fun. It's a cool level. The spikes should definitely be more visible than they are, but, like, I can let it slide for the most part. They got the nice Sonic 3. It's a cool level. I mean, I think it's very unique compared to some of the other levels in this game. Meow Wolf was great, though. There was one quest at the Meow Wolf involving the arcade where one of the workers, when the arcade was being installed, was told by the artist of the set that, quote, "I'm your boss's boss, go vandalize my arcade." And he handed her a Sharpie and told her to just deface it. And she drew a dinosaur. And so, if you find the dinosaur that says Amanda next to it, she would give you a prize if you found her, took her side quest, so to speak, and then found her dinosaur, she gave you a lemon. And this has been her, like, thing, you know? Like, on Instagram, she was tagged in a few people's Instagram posts, and I was like, okay, let's just see what the shtick is. No, she hands out lemons, like plastic lemons, to people who complete her side quest, which, I don't know about you, that's really cool, and if I was ever employed at a Meow Wolf, I would absolutely do that as well. The thing is, though, the Meow Wolf institution is fundamentally a strange one. Like, they have a spin-off called Omega Mart, which is a supermarket which sells, like, food? If you've seen the SNL sketch Almost Pizza, it's like cryptid food or like mutant off-kilter food. You know, like there's commercials for it on YouTube where it's like an eye opens from a lemon. And I was thinking to myself, there better not be anything weird about this lemon. But she signed it like, "Congratulations, you did Amanda's side quest and all you got was this silly lemon." And there's a little face drawn on it. And we brought it home. And I set it up on a high shelf. You know, on a bookshelf. And I thought to myself, okay, I'll just leave it there. It'll sort of join that collection on the shelf here. Nothing to it. And then I look around about 10 minutes later, and the lemon is on Winnie's blanket where she sleeps, which is on a raised surface. And I was confused. I was straight up confused because I put it up on a high spot and, like, I didn't think I heard it fall off the thing, let alone roll over a bunch of feet toward this, this shelving area. So I was like, "Aaron, did you move this? Aaron, did you move this egg? No, did you move this lemon?" And she looked at me with this weird face of concern with furrowed brow and, you know, she said, "No." And I said, "Well, I didn't move it." And we both sort of looked at each other for a second, and I couldn't help but think, like, I hope she's not lying to me. And then I thought about it a bit, and I was like, well, I put it up high. You know, maybe it fell off and Winnie played with it, because Winnie was batting with it. She was batting the lemon, Amanda's lemon, around. Because, you know, it's a new object that looks weird. And she does the soccer dribble, if you know what I mean. But, so I said, okay, I'll just put it somewhere else. And I set it down on the table. And about an hour goes by, and I go into to my desk after just hanging out on the couch for a while, and the lemon is in front of my computer. Like, positioned in such a way where I would notice it. And I was very concerned because Erin was in the shower and she was with me the entire time otherwise. So I was like, what the fuck is up with Amanda's lemon? Like, is this like a cryptid thing? Is this like an Omega Mart gag or whatever? Am I being punked right now? Is there like some kind of mechanism that controls the lemon with like a tiny little whirring machine? And I shook it and I didn't hear anything. But then I set it down on my desk and I heard like a small clicking. And my eyes got so wide, dude. I was like, holy fuck, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, oh my god, what the fuck? And then I remembered, no, that's the sound of my external drive. Sometimes it does that. This is not a haunted freaking lemon. This is not a Ben Drowned creepypasta artifact. This is not a haunted lemon. And so I put the lemon in a case. And I just posted, in our Discord server to everyone else who got one of Amanda's lemons. I was like, hey, anyone else's lemon showing up in weird spots you don't expect it to be? And everyone was like, ooh, it's a haunted lemon. But like, I'm not gonna deny it. For a moment, it was like, this has showed up in 2 unexpected places twice. That's scary, you know? Like, I brought home something from a Meow Wolf, and it turned out to be a haunted plastic lemon? Like, I don't know. I've heard weirder shit. You don't know. Maybe they fucking put little tiny little worrying machines in the plastic lemons to make you paranoid. That sounds like they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the frickin' frogs gay, but in my defense, I was very tired, and this lemon showed up unexpectedly twice. What else am I supposed to do? Think that things are totally rational and I just have a gas leak in the apartment instead? Think again. Might have a pheromone to attract pets? I doubt it. It's a plastic fucking lemon. But hey, what do I know? I'm not Amanda. I'm gonna have to DM her on Insta and be like, hey, did you do something to this fucking lemon? My lemon keeps showing up in places I'm not expecting it to be. Did you give me a haunted plastic lemon, Amanda? I'm not so paranoid that, like, I think that could happen, but, like, on the off chance that I somehow have a haunted plastic lemon in my apartment, I'd rather not be cursed. You know what I mean? I'd rather not live with the potential. I'm not superstitious, but I am, quote, a little stitious. Okay, this level kinda is major doo-doo. It might not even be exactly cursed. It might just be a robot plastic lemon. It might just be a lemon that, like, has a mechanism inside it that allows it to sort of, like, stand up on its own and roll. What the fuck? I don't know. We put it in a cage. Have I updated my will recently? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Underwater sand. This is not the first time, the last time they will do that in this series of Sonic fan games. I don't really care for this act. I think the first 2 acts of this zone are okay, but this one kinda stinks. It's a little slow. That's alright. So, the lemon is currently sitting in, like, this bin basket on our table. It should not move. It did not move this morning when I woke up, which is good. I was probably just having one of my trademark I need sleep hallucinations. I don't know about you all, but, like, when I get very tired, I have auditory hallucinations. So, it wouldn't shock me if, like, you know... I also hallucinated, visual ones if I got tired. Don't be afraid, I'm okay. Like, auditory hallucinations are pretty normal. Do you have a detector that you could use inside the lab? I could. I probably could, honestly. I could probably stick some the limit. Oh, that would be funny. That would be so good, actually. Wait, hold on. I'll just make a radiograph image with the lemon to see if I can see if there's anything inside the lemon. You're a genius, MM Trebuchet. Do you want an authorship on this paper? The paper proving my lemon isn't haunted by taking a radiographic image with a CZT detector. Fucking incredible. It'll be like on the scale of that one paper where an astrophysicist wrote about whether or not Lukoa from fucking Dragon, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is aerodynamic or not. kind of incredible. Are anime titties aerodynamic? There's a real... It's not published, but like a PDF of it went around. And it said, the authors of this got no funding. They did it entirely for, quote, to lulz. I think Lukoa is the one. I haven't seen Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I am a poser in that regard. It's the one with the closed eyes and the enormous breasts. And then they concluded at the end of the paper that flat is justice. And I'm just like out here saying, you are a goddamn degenerate. And I read your paper. Well, that went well. This is definitely the end. Alright. What is the boss of Fortress Flow gonna be? What is this from? Probably another, like, Sega CD song or something. Oh, this one. That's very fun. So yeah, I don't think I have a plastic haunted watermelon lemon. I don't think it's a cryptid Omega Mart real food. Omega Mart is real food, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's just a plastic lemon that, like, Winnie batted around. Still, if I've invited a demon into my home, sorry demon, could you please leave? I will say a prayer in the name. Erin was raised Catholic, so she probably knows how to, like, do an exorcism, right? Right, babe? Ah, very cool. That would be so stupid if I, like, made a fucking radiograph image using the goddamn lemon. I might do that, honestly. Like, I don't know if that's a misuse of detector technology, but, like, that is fucking incredible if I'm, like, so paranoid to the point where I make a transmission image of the fucking lemon just to prove there's no metals inside. I kind of have to, yeah. I might have to just do that. Alright, this is the boss of Fortress Flow. Right, you want to hit the parachute on them. It's not a game. I'm not a robot and I'm challenging you. I'm in a feather, I'm in amazing, here to see it through. Watch us multiply. I'm a samurai. It's time. Have you heard the CV Gunner rip of this? That's what it is. It's a good rip. I got. This boss is a little silly. I could really use a ring Fortress Flow boss. I think the problem is, like, you can't see Sonic in the wake. I think that's what my qualm with this boss is. I just can't see Sonic in the wake. Nice. I love this guitar riff, though. It's so good. I need a ring, though, please. Ring, please. So yeah, that's what's been new. I mean, I went to Dallas. I got a haunted lemon, Amanda's haunted plastic lemon. But it was to hang out. It was nice. I also got to just like hang out in the 90-degree humidity in Texas and just be like drinking rum and coke and beer and shit and playing Fire Red out on the back porch on the Steam Deck that was hooked up to the TV. Like I was literally just like playing Fire Red on a big TV outside while it's like 90 degrees out and there's nothing else to do. I was like living the dream, dude. No responsibilities, no cares in the world, just a man and his Fire Red. Sometimes you just gotta play a comfort game. That's kind of what Fire Red is. Fucking really? Fire Red and Leaf Green are like that for me. They're definitely games that, like, I played as a kid. I really liked them. They're definitely, like, just comforting, familiar games. Even if they're not terribly, like, complicated, I would rather them honestly be simple. I like having my Pokemon games be like simple yet difficult. Like Fire Red and Leaf Green, yeah, they don't have the physical special split. Okay, fine, yeah. That's fine. It's a comfy game. I'm using Jinx, and Jinx is stupid good. Jinx is, like, way too good for where you get it in the game. Because, like, the idea behind Jinx a lot of the time is, you know, it's Ice Psychic. That's such a new type for, like, where you can get it as, like, as early as Celadon City. And, like, it just bodies every single threat that you're gonna face at that point. Alright. Okay, this is a dumb boss. And then the next one should show up, like, right there, yeah. That's the other thing, too. It's like, the pattern is predictable. I just have to predict it. I would not call this, my favorite boss by any stretch. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Let's get 2, and then we'll get the third one. Maybe? No. You just gotta keep jumping so you can see where they're gonna fall. Or you stay ahead of it. That is also a strategy, I suppose. This is a particularly mean boss. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. Let's destroy him, eh? That was a cool combo. That was actually badass as hell. I've definitely lost like 6 lives to this thing, which is really annoying. I'm tired of these fucking dart missiles, dude. And they're always right in the way. Come on. Please let this be the last hit. Alright, please let this be the last hit. Not on me. There we go. Ooh, flashing lights warning. Huh. Perilous Paradise. Hey, wait a minute. I've seen these sprites before. We're in California. This very much feels like California. Haha, you thought you could get away from a water level? Nope, Tails gets one. That is a sound effect. So yeah, just like, I don't know if you've been, I know it's been a little bit since I've said this, but like, by the way, the music in this game, really good. Yeah, okay, so, in case it also wasn't clear though, like, the level design is very annoying sometimes in this game. For as cool as it is, I'm not gonna deny that. I find it to be, like, just the amount of springs at the bottom of slopes is really annoying. At least we got that dang checkpoint. Yeah. It's right around this point of the game where I'm like, okay, let's just see someone else beat it. Because my game doesn't save very well. So instead, I'm stuck here, out here with nothing. I just don't really care for this level. I do like this little chain. Ah, it's the Yoshi's Island sound effect. They like their Yoshi's Island sound effects in this game. It's like the bumpy sound effect or whatever they did. The penguins. Los penguinis. Il penguini. Pingüino. Hay como dos pingüinos aquí. Creo que hay tres, pero no sé. Okay. All I know is that I have good footy of this game. And I think that that's important. And I did get footage of Cat Planet tonight, which is good. Tails, no, you can't yawn here. What? So, okay, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. No, that's a fun game. I like that quite a bit. Let's see. What else can I, like, show you real fast? I could show you after the sequel. Here's after the sequel. It's very loud. Alright. Sonic after the sequel. Here it is. Sonic after the sequel. Let's make the resolution really big so we look at Sonic's ear. His ear, as it were. So I played this one more than the other one. This one, to me, is the better of the two. I don't think that's a shock, but yeah, no. We won't play too much of this because I don't want to stay up too late. I want to get footage of this. Listen to that. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. This game was made by one guy and 6 musicians for the most part anyway. That's crazy. Stretch and drink water. Press Control Y for gamepad support. Wow. Gamepad works in-game only. They then also made, I think, what they did is they then made a sequel to this game too, which is like an open world one. So already you can see, like, this is sort of the sequel to, the first level in the original game. I don't want to start this game too much, but I do want to, like, present it here, or at least get, like, a good 15 minutes of footage, you know what I mean? Hilltop Heights. This is, Hilltop Heights, 2. I think generally this game is better, but, like, there's still a lot of things in it that, like, are not my favorite in terms of level design. But that just might be a me thing. I don't know. The music in this game is just as good, if not better, almost all the time. So this one is supposed to take place after Sonic 2, before Sonic 3. In case you're concerned about the lore and the timeline of when this game takes place. If that matters to you. It's just very nice and cool. It's just very vibrant and, like, triumphant, which I like. Sonic is about being cool and saying, yeah, I am the best, you know? So, this is what that game does. That's what this game does. The levels in this game are much longer, too. That's the other thing, is that why we are gonna make, like, no progress tonight. There's significantly longer levels. The first level is, like, already a good solid 30 seconds longer than the original game. Or the first game. Oh, love Horizon Heights' music, though. And they clearly love the Hilltop sprites. They love these bumper enemies from fucking CD. Like, those are their favorite dudes. It is, in this game, those dudes are everywhere. I listened to this game's music to, like, study in undergrad. It's just got that kind of vibe to it. I think that they need to put it in the Video Game Bangers soundtrack. I think, those channels that make the Video Game Bangers that are just, like, YouTube videos that are 2 hours long and they're all just, like, sounds. I think they had music from Sonic Before the sequel in one of them. Oh, no, it's this game's bosses that are worse. Yeah, this game's got some awful bosses, too. I forgot about it. Yeah, this game's got tremendously bad bosses. Which is why I want to get footage of it. But, like, I'm totally fine with never beating this game. It's not my white whale. But I do think that it would be very cool if more, like, people knew about this, because it's very cool. I think generally fan games that get really close to feeling like an original entry in that franchise are some of the coolest things you can get. Like Sonic Flash. The Ultimate Flash Sonic being just a Sonic game made in Flash is pretty fucking cool. I love my precise platforming. Waiting for the platform is my favorite thing to do in a Sonic game. In a Sonic game I wanna go fast. This is a Sonic game I want to go fast. Oh, thanks, game. Alright. Sonic got through Act 2. Okay. Oh, fuck yes. Sonic Horizon Hill Act 3. Horizon Heights. Oh, wait. This level is a thing I don't like. The thunderstorm, where the platforms appear and disappear. I don't like this, and I think it's a bad level choice. I'm afraid I must leave you all. Goodbye. I'm gonna hit the old concrete passport. Good night, MM Trebuchet. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. You have a good evening. In general, I don't like Sonic games when they don't show you what's in front of you, and here we are with that. I think after the sequel just has really, really incredible music. It's just got really strange design choices. The creator definitely liked Sonic CD more than any other Sonic game. But yes, I hope you've been able to listen to this game's music and just understand, like, how good it is. Oh, it's real good, but it's also... yeah, so I'm probably not gonna play, like, too much more of this zone, honestly, or, like, this game. It's fine, but it's not, like, grabbing me at this time of night. You know what I mean? And I do need to rest. But it is fun. I mean, like, it's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm just not, like, vibing with it as much as I was, like, before the sequel, which is weird, because before the sequel, usually I'm not really into. So, crazy that I kind of went, like, to the... There's, like, 2 more zones after the zone where I quit. They're also far less liberal with 1-ups in this game, which is really too bad. Imagine not having a water bubble right there, a bubble shield. That would just stink. That would... Okay. Never mind. Sonic, I don't know about you, but I don't think I would make my first water level be a water level. Where Act 3 takes 4 minutes. Where Act 3 is really long. Every Act 3 in this game is quite long. And as someone who is used to shorter Sonic levels, it is a new experience. Watch this. Oh. Here he comes! There he goes. Yeah, I think this boss is an evil Tails doll, which is just very funny. That said, the music goes ham. The music is bananas. You'll see what I mean. Oh yeah, dude. I told you, this game's got some crazy good music, especially for a Sonic fan game. I mean, not that this should be a surprise, but like, it is just very good. Act 4. Alright. I think this is where we're going to wrap it up for tonight because I want to get to bed because I'm tired. We've been going for about an hour and a half now. 2.5 hours. Let's see if there's someone we can send your way. Hold on. Let's raid Yudo. Let's raid Tayoshi Yudo. Did I do it wrong? I totally did it wrong. There we go. I do not know why that didn't work the first time, but okay, cool. Let's raid them with the raid message, wahoo! Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see ya later. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.